So this guy would be a part of the Clubridae family, non-venomous constrictors. So basically they either just constrict their prey or they overpower their prey. When I say overpower, some of the members of this family will just go up to an animal like a snake or a lizard, grab it by the face, suffocate it, and just swallow it the face first. I always call her a little mosasaur because since crocs are found out in the oceans, like American crocs and saltwater crocs, they roam the oceans, they hunt for food, they eat on sea turtles, they eat things that wash up on the beaches. It reminds me so much of a mosasaur, that prehistoric dinosaur. You want a little something? Oh! 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 Look at that! Using her little feet to push inside the mouth, she's like, tasty, tasty, really good. Beautiful people, welcome back to my wildlife. I'm currently hanging out in the snake house. I've been playing with the guitar a lot. I know you guys are like, why does he keep showing off the guitar? Listen, I've never been one to play the guitar growing up. The only instrument I learned how to play with is didgeridoo, and I don't even think I'm that good at playing didgeridoo. So I'm gonna try and get better at guitar because I enjoy it. It's really soothing. I enjoy working with animals to relax. I'm starting to find out that I enjoy doing this as well to relax too. But today I thought we'd change it up a little bit. Usually we're in the snake house, or usually we're jumping on big crocs, but today I think we should show off some animals that we haven't seen in a while. Of course, we're going to be checking out Ziggy today. What's going on, Ziggy? What are you doing? Ziggy just ate some food. We just passed our Florida Fish and Wildlife inspection today for my Class 1 crocodiles. Did a little training session, so she's got a nice big full belly of food. She put on a little show for our officer. So she's doing good. We'll get to her in a second. I think you guys have been missing Mick, the yellow anaconda. We have all three of my yellow anacondas in here. And as you guys know, here in Florida, yellow anacondas are banned. You cannot own them. You cannot get a permit for them. If you own them before the ban, you had to get a grandfather permit so you can own them now. And if you had them privately for personal pets like I had them, you can only get a personal pet permit. You can't get an exhibitor's permit. So I'm going to try and see what I can do before I get my new property down the road, because hopefully we'll be getting a facility before 2021. So if that all goes through, I'd like to have these yellow anacondas on display, because it kind of sucks just to have them all in a private room and I can't show them off to you guys in person. So we'll get to that another day. But today we're just going to be showing you Mick. So let's go check out Mick. He's been eating a lot of rats. He's been getting big. And I just cleaned his water. He went poop earlier and he shed his skin as well. You can see he's right here. He's looking beautiful. We got this big skin in here, actually a full shed. Oh cool, because usually, sometimes it's broken up. So that's a full shed from Mick. It's actually all over the place. So you can see, he is getting big. Look at his shed. That's a full shed. Look at that, that's a full shed from Mick. I haven't had a full shed from him in a while. Look at this. Look how big it is. You know, obviously the shed skin stretches more than the actual length of the snake, but you can see that he's getting pretty big. The snake is probably around like 3.5, 4 feet, and this shed is about 5 feet long. So I think what I'll do with this shed is I'll keep it aside for the guests. Maybe drape it over Mr. Parenti. Did you guys see this? I got this at a reptile show recently, the Daytona Reptile Show, which I'm going to start going to the Daytona Reptile shows every year, so you'll be expecting to see me next year in 2021. Beautiful Parenti, my favorite lizard on the planet, my favorite monitor lizard, the Parenti. Hopefully one day I can have a living, breathing Parenti. For now, just enjoy this beautiful artwork, beautiful wood carving. And then I got the classic bush chook right there. Nothing like an emu export. Ain't that right, Ricky Mac? Come on, let me hear. It's raining on the rock. Only people from Australia really know that song. I was taught that song by Ricky. Raining on the Rock. John Williamson. Great song. Love it. It's my new favorite song. I've been trying to learn how to play on the guitar. It's my first song to learn. But anyways, getting off track. Mick, the yellow anaconda. Let's check him out. He's right here. As you know, he's a bit of a biter. But I think, since I haven't taken him out in a while, let's try and get him to relax. See how he's doing. Okay, it looks like he's going for a bite right away. But as you know, they take for a while, so if you give him the opportunity to relax, he will relax. It's pretty good. Look, he's not biting. The other yellow anacondas I've got, the second they touch your skin, they want to bite you, so it's really good. He's just chilling out right now. Oh, maybe not. Mick, relax. Ziggy's gone. Beautiful coloration. After shedding, you can see how vibrant his colors are. Relax. Relax. Be good, huh? Beautiful yellow anaconda. I would love to have these guys on display. I'm going to try my best to see what kind of license I can get from Florida Fish and Wildlife. Relax, relax. So I can get these yellow anacondas on a display, so when you guys come to get your private tour, you can see these guys in person and not just in video, because I think these snakes are beautiful, and it would be awesome to have a huge water feature inside their exhibit so people can see them underwater, using their muscles, and even feeding underwater, because that's super important to see how these animals live, see them up close. You guys see like animals like this from their native ranges like the Amazon, so you want to protect animals like this. You want to protect the rainforest, you want to protect our swamps. Because if you don't know what's living out there, you won't appreciate it as much. You know? I show you how beautiful these animals are, how sweet they are, no biting, how sweet they can be, and it makes you want to protect them. Right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Good boy. See, that's not bad. He didn't bite. This is awesome. He's just chilling. Good snake. Isn't that awesome? Alright, we're going to put him back. We're going to move on to the next animal that I haven't shown you guys in a while. Right, Mick? Look how beautiful he is. He's doing really good. Here you go, Mick. Beautiful snake. Gorgeous. Those colors are so vibrant. Alright, let me just lock up this enclosure. Locked, secured, good to go. We got the other yellow anacondas down here. They're doing awesome as usual. They're very bitey. The person who raised those snakes did not want to get bit, so every time they're handling them, they're like, oh, oh, oh. So the snakes kind of learned, okay, you're going to move, when I move, we're going to play Finch game. Now, what's another animal you guys haven't seen in a while? How about little Joe? You guys remember Joe? Joe is actually, so you don't bite my butt now, Joe is actually a tiger rat snake, and we named him Joe because we got this snake a little bit after Tiger King happened. So he's living in this little paper towel roll right now, but he went to the bathroom in it, so I'm actually going to break it apart and get him a new hide. So let's see how big Joe has gotten. I know he's been growing like a weed. Oh, this. He got a rat pup the other day. He's looking large and in charge. His scales are all spread apart. He's like, no, don't take apart my home. Good thing is, whenever these paper towel rolls get real soggy and nasty, I can just get a new one. Nice. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, look how big he is. Look at that snake. He has gotten so big. Do you guys remember when we first got this snake? It was probably like 6 months ago or so. Look, he's inflating his neck a little bit. Typical of this family, these larger rat snake species. So this guy would be a part of the Clubridae family, non-venomous constrictors. So basically they either just constrict their prey or they overpower their prey. When I say overpower, some of the members of this family will just go up to an animal like a snake or a lizard, grab it by the face, suffocate it, and just swallow it face first. Like the indigo snake is like a large colubrid that hunts rattlesnakes, and they basically just grab the rattlesnake by the face, hold its mouth closed, and consume it, suffocate it, and swallow it whole. So colubrids, even though they're not venomous for the most part, there are only a few rear-fanged colubrid species that can potentially kill you, like boomslang. Boomslangs are very deadly. But for the most part, they're mainly constrictors and snakes that overpower their prey. You get a few species, or actually a lot of species, that come from Central America, that come from Southeast Asia, that have modified rear fangs that help dissolve certain food items like slugs, snails, frogs, different things like that. But for the most part, colubrids are a very awesome species to work with because they come in such a variety. Almost every continent on the planet has colubrids, right? They're found everywhere. We got colubrids all over the place. What's really cool about this species, the tiger rat snake can get upwards to 10, maybe even 11 and a half, 12 feet long. That's a huge snake. Huge colubrid. So imagine a 10-foot long tiger rat snake like this moving throughout the trees. And depending on where they're found, they have different colorations. So I've actually seen some of these guys where they're just neon yellow with barely any black on them. So imagine a big gold tiger rat snake moving throughout the trees. I like this one a lot because he's got gold and black. And he kind of looks like an African forest cobra, which I enjoy a lot, right? See his big eyes? That's another way that we can tell that he is a diurnal snake hunting species. So he goes around during the day, uses his big eyes to locate food, just like Alice and the Black Mamba, completely visual, also using that forked tongue. Beautiful. I love this guy so much. We're actually going to let him rest now, because like I said, he's got a belly full of food. Look at that. He's got a little rat pinky in there. I'll put his hide back, just like that. I'll give him a new paper towel roll soon. I'll put him right back in there. getting big. We're gonna have to put him in an exoterra because he's outgrown this little tub you put him in. That's what we got him. He's like that big, real tiny. What was that? Huh? Oh, Joe's. Typical Joe. Alright, we're gonna put him back now. So right in here we have a female African pixie frog. If you don't remember, when I got injured from the crocodile, I basically couldn't use my hands for about a week. I had to take a break. So Ruth was helping me feed animals, and you guys saw this animal in that episode. Look at her. She's a big old African pixie frog. I shouldn't hold my finger that close because she'll probably jump out and try to eat it, right? You're gonna try and eat it? They do have a set of fixed fangs right inside their jaw. I believe it's the bottom jaw. And it's just two fangs and he'll grip onto their food. So their bite is probably not enjoyable. I haven't been bit by an African bullfrog, but I wouldn't want to try it out. What's really interesting is that this species, even though she's a female, she's pretty big, this species can actually get like that big and even bigger. I think an animal about this big might be a little too obese, but they've been known to get about that big. The males get huge, and I think we should just feed them. Let's feed them a little rat pup. I'll be right back. So 2 little rat pups, good food. Ziggy, no, look at Ziggy. Look at Ziggy right here. I'm sorry, Ziggy, you already ate food. No food. No food for you. All right, we're gonna give this frog 2 yummy little rat pups. Oh yeah, look at picking up the scent. You can see the nostrils flaring. Want some food? You want a little something? Oh! 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 Look at that! Using her little feet to push inside the mouth. She's like, tasty. Tasty. Really good. A very beautiful frog. That underside is like neon yellow. And look, you can see the fangs on the bottom jaw. Look, if you come over to my side, you'll be able to see the fangs when I feed this next rat. Watch this. The fangs are actually huge. Good thing Ruth fed the first time. Tested that out. Want some food? Look! What are you thinking about? She's got her nictitating membranes, one eye covered up and the other eye just opened up. Just like a crocodile, they have a second pair of eyelids. They're clear for going underwater like a pair of goggles. Want some food? Oh! Oh! Dangerous! Dangerous! More dangerous than feeding Ziggy. I think this frog might be full. Alright, I guess 1 rat pinky will do for now. And I guess we can give something to Ziggy, right? Ziggy can have 1 more rat. Ziggy, one more rat? You gonna be a good girl? Stay. Good girl. Oh, you missed. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. It's underwater. The fish is stealing it. The fish is literally stealing the rat pup. Ziggy, look. The fish is taking your rat. You're gonna let that fish do that? That fish is the same fish that took the skin off and fly river turtle shell. You're not gonna let that fish get away with this. Go get that fish. Go get the fish. Yes, get him. Get him. No, the other way, Ziggy. Ziggy, the other way. Oh. Anyways, so looks like this frog only wants to eat 1 little meal. It's crazy to think that this is a small pixie frog. This is a female, and they don't get nearly as big as the males. So look at that. Look at that thing. Look how fat little Jabba. Oh, she's just trying to get comfortable. She's scooting her butt back and forth. It's okay. Now she's comfortable. She's in a nice little spot. She's a beautiful frog, and I really think that we should work on getting her a male. I saw some for sale at the Daytona show, and they're the size of footballs. They're gigantic. But I decided I'm not getting animals this year because I'm trying to save up for the property and get this facility going. So that's very important. But as you can see, we've got this beautiful female, and she's doing great. She's got a gorgeous underbelly. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful underbelly. Beautiful looking frog. I made sure my hands were wet before grabbing her. It's super important that if you're to ever handle an amphibian, that you don't mess up their slime coat, you don't mess up the mucus membrane they've got. What you want to do is get your hands wet before handling them, because your dry hands, those salty dry hands, are no good for their skin. Anyways, so they're no good for their skin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, relax. It's okay. Ooh, look at your little mittens. Look at the cute little feet. Oh my god, you're so cute. Alright, we're going to put her back. We don't want to get her too upset with her little cute fat rolls. There you go, right back out. Alright, let me go wash my hands. Alright guys, we're going to put little Jabba back. Not sure if Jabba really fits for her, since she's a female. Excuse me, I'm just burping. Anyways, so trying to think of good names. If you guys don't think Jabba's a good name for this female frog, comment below. I do like Jabba, but it doesn't feel feminine enough. I feel like she's a princess. Look at her. Look at her, she's a princess. I don't think any princes are going to be looking to kiss her anytime soon, since she has a giant pair of fangs in her mouth. But she's a gorgeous girl, and let's think of a good name. So comment below, what do you guys think? What should we be naming this frog? I'm going with Jabba for now, but I feel like the boyfriend's name should be Jabba. So comment below, let me know what you think. Princess Leia. princess like, maybe. All right, Ziggy, you're not gonna let this fish get away with that. I'm taking this rat pup. Ready, Ziggy? Ziggy, come on, Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can good. Come on. Hold. Hold. Good girl. No, that's my boot. Hey, silly crocodile. Look, food's right there. Good girl. Well, that's Ziggy for you. No food. No food. Come here. So, as we can see, Ziggy is growing oh so ever big, as we say all the time when we take her out, because she's a young American crocodile. And a croc grows much faster than something like an alligator or its cousin the caiman. Crocodiles just get way bigger, and if you think about it, this is an animal that potentially could one day be over 13 feet long, even though she's a female, and the males get much bigger. Male American croc could easily get 18 to 19 feet long. Think about the size of that crocodile, the teeth of that. Well, actually, you don't have to think about it. Why don't you guys go check out that episode where we caught that 13-foot plus American crocodile, so you can get an estimate of how potentially big Ziggy can get in the future. I love her so much. She's my sweet pea. She's just a living dragon. I always call her a little mosasaur because since crocs are found out in the oceans, like American crocs and saltwater crocs, they roam the oceans, they hunt for food, they eat on sea turtles, they eat things that wash up on the beaches. It reminds me so much of a mosasaur, that prehistoric dinosaur. Even when you look at that tail, look at that. That's like a mosasaur tail going through the ocean. They're such beasts of crocodilians. I love her so much. She is my everything. Crocodiles are my favorite animals, and for me to be able to raise up my own crocodile is a privilege. Wait, no kisses. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. How much do you love the clan? The meatball clan? Huh? That look to the camera, wow. I guess she likes you guys a lot, I hope. I hope that's what that meant, right? I hope that's what that meant. Alright, beautiful people, if you haven't seen it already, we started a Patreon. We're trying to get to our goal faster. Our goal of reaching our facility, creating a conservation facility where I personally am going to be giving private tours. So, if you guys want to help us reach our goal faster, check us out on Patreon. We have content on there that's not being seen on the main channel. We're showing off animals that aren't on the main channel. We're doing lots of interesting stuff just for the fans. So, if you want, check us out on Patreon. We're going to be starting a second channel soon, which is going to be more of my wildlife, or Chandler's extra wildlife, I think we're going to call it. Who knows? And then eventually when we get the facility itself, we're going to be starting a podcast, because I thought with all my crazy adventures and all the crazy people that I've met and their crazy stories, what's a better spot than a podcast to exchange these stories? Because I'm constantly hanging out with interesting people that do crazy stuff like myself. Why not have them share their stories? Why not we converse and share stories on a podcast? So I thought that would be really cool. We'll have special guests like Ziggy and Kevin the King Cobra possibly. So much to come. Check us out on Patreon. Check us out on our merchandise website. We got Chandler's Wildlife merch. We've got King Cobras. We've got Black Mamas. We've got Ziggy on shirts. We got everything. Be chill like Ziggy. I will see you on the next one. Stay beautiful. Stay safe. But most of all, stay gangster.